Hey everybody, so I'm Kiani Ashihin Tobohan Tolochini. I'm also Catholic, anointed. Um, so I'd like to discuss more. So when I went to hell, when I went up against the community, when I went up against these officials, when I went up against all this other stuff that went on, I soon realized it was also coming from my family and my close friends, where they're also telling me, hey, maybe you step away from that. Remove your turquoise. You don't need that. Or don't have the medicines from like the Navajo side, the holy way, medicine man way, good stuff. He told me to not have in the house. And that to me, what, who are you? But out of respect in my mind, then I was okay. Like there's a lot of times I put these things down, but every time I put these good medicine or these protection for me, every time I put it away, 100 times worse, it get worse for me. Um, so I got confused. With my Navajo culture and my religion. I got spiritual and faith, and when I'm like, how's that? I was praying to Dien, which is God. Like I said, culture, right? That side, and then the faith. Start reading the scriptures, and then the thing about when I was going to LDS side, I asked them if they could bless a consecrated oil for me. They no, you can't do that. Only if you're Arianic. Wait, I forgot what it was, but you had to be a certain I forgot what it was, and I don't want to give the wrong information. And I was like, what? That's weird. How come the Catholics wanted to give you holy water and holy salt and holy oil, but you guys are not? And so you guys know what I'm going through. I'm going up against demonic entities. I can hear them banging around, making noise, like poltergeist stuff. I can hear them, even in the vehicles. But okay, so I just went to back to the Catholic Church and was able to get the help, get the tools, with open arms, no judgment. They gave me tools to fight against evil, spiritual warfare, and I took that and I ran with it. And I started seeking out more for it. Deliverance book, educating myself to fight the good fight, to remove evil, to do blessings, to remove any evil in or around or people so that they can move forward, to get them out of those situations. I'm not gonna lie, I love removing evil. I love bringing truth. Having the angels, having answers, having the holy ones, God, the spirit guides, my guardian angels there alongside of me to fight the battle. And I am the one that's gone through this. And if you look at me, with all the things I experienced, I am healthy. That says a lot. To get poison, and that poison doesn't even work against me. To go up against all this black magic, all this evil. Even seeing warlocks, 3 of them standing in front of me in the darkness. I walked up to them and said, I'm not afraid of you guys. I know what you guys are about. Hearing skinwalkers run up on me in the shadows. You can't see them. They run up on you. Even those evil people with telekinesis. There's a lot of things I experienced. A lot of rituals that they put me through. And you know what I did? I forgave, let go. surrendered it to God, let Him take care of it. And there's nothing on earth here that could break me, because I've been through it all my life. I started over and over and over and over and over again. I'm used to it. Sad to say, and it ain't good, but I've been broken so many times. I broke myself because I keep allowing it, because I keep on putting myself in those toxic places, those environments, those people, surround myself. But I learned. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my blessings, my miracles. I'm standing, I'm breathing, I have a roof, I have a shelter. And even if I don't have any of those things, God's gonna provide the provisions, the shelter, the protection. So I even questioned family, because I was like, how come I'm feeling sick from eating you guys' food? Temporary. I feel some type of way, trying to push it off, thinking it's me. But like I said, it took me a while before I can realize, and okay, it is my family, it is my friends. But that's the thing, it wasn't really them. It was the demon. It's causing division, destruction, chaos, diversion, and within the family, your friends, making you think otherwise. But once I got the tools to fight against spiritual warfare, once I got the knowledge, the education, building my faith, I overcame all these things. I don't do nothing of the evil. I don't do any of that stuff. My thing is God, the end, my culture, medicine man, Catholic, anointed. And I love to read the scriptures and ask people about, hey, what's your favorite verse? And they show me their favorite verse, and then I was like, can you enlighten me? Like, why do you like this verse so much? And they share why. And then I'm like, I ponder about it, I'm going through some stuff, and it helps me out, and I'm thankful for that. And then I share my response in return to why that is for me too. So what I found out for myself too is that I'm able to speak in tongues. Like I said, Navajo, reading the scriptures, and I'll have someone who's English, because that's nationality. I love culture, nationality, and stuff. So the person, wherever they're from, will speak of that language. So like me, I'll read a verse in English, or I'll pick something from the scripture, read it in Navajo, and then I'll have someone else read it, and this other individual be in French, and she read hers in French. And then this English sister, she said, hey, and she read it in English, so she read it in English, and then we all learned together. We made it fun. And then I asked this girl in French, because I was studying French, and I was asking her how to pronounce this, how to say this. And then I started reading French, and she said, wow, you got good accent. I was like, thank you. It's kind of embarrassing because it's my first time, but this is how we learn, taking that leap of faith. So these are the ways I learn through culture, just having that childlike mind when I learn these things, and having an open mind, and pray for knowledge, pray for understanding. I eventually end up leaving or moving, like I said, that place, going to a new place, and Once I removed myself from those places, things, people, things got a lot better. And it doesn't come overnight. You'll have, you just gotta pray. The spiritual warfare is real. I really didn't pay attention to it. Like I said, it was a distraction, but I've been honing in on my faith, my spiritual, and the spiritual warfare, and my culture, being out here with Mother Nature, praying, giving thanks. I get to come here and watch this water, to walk on earth, to feel the sunlight, because that sunlight's warmth. The sunlight's it's like a hug that you need, like your grandma or your father or whoever that you miss. You could just think of that warmth as a hug. If you're alone, if you think you're alone, and stop again.